that's the way I like it, baby. I don't wanna live forever. And don't forget the Joker.
What's up, cyberspace cadets? It's Irate Prostate here. It's Friday night. You know what that means. It's time for Creem Streem. And we're sitting here in the studio tonight. Got some awesome folks. Of course, the usual suspects, beginning with the lovely Atema de Han. Full Metal Pickle. And Trippypoop. And tonight's guest, this is really excited me because this was like a spontaneous thing to attain lo-fi. And so welcome aboard tonight. Yes. You can't drive, you've been drinking. Or have you been? It's none of my business really, is it? Whoops. Well, guess what? I want to say hi to everybody once again because I had everybody muted but me. Tim the Hun, say hi.
Hi, everybody.
I am not drunk. Oh, fucking Full Metal Pickle. How's it doing, Boop?
Did I park my car here?
We can't find your car. Trippy.
What's up, cyberspace cadets again?
And lo-fi. Oh, this is so good.
Hey,
Goatman is here. This one was a Goatman.
Hey, Goatman.
Sorry, lo-fi. All right. Yeah. So it was the other night. It was really weird. Bumped into lo-fi. My gut said, "Ask lo-fi if she can make it for Friday night." And usually when my gut does something like that, it's usually a good thing. So I said, I just went with it, and she said, "Hey, yeah, I'll do it." And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" So, and we're here tonight. So without any further ado, we're gonna go to hell. where Jesus plays
In
the
a
piano.
handbasket.
That's right. If you can see it on your screen, I recommend having the screen for your full experience. If you're in the studio with us,
Okay.
So you can follow along for the visuals and stuff. Oh my God! Welcome back, brother. So
What's up, Maggie?
Really,
Hey, God.
we had some fun last week. That was really an excellent Creem Streem. This is a little bit. It's going to take on a different personality. I got a sneaky suspicion, but and we got some news articles. But Lo-Fi, talk to us a little bit. Tell us a little bit about you and you know why you're so awesome. How did this happen?
I'm this awesome because I'm Danish and we are inherently awesome. We live next to Sweden, so we have to make up for a terrible country next to us. So we try to do the opposite, and that goes very good.
Okay, and you're not living. What?
I know people from Denmark where I used to live, and they used to say the exact same thing about Sweden.
Because Sweden is terrible.
They bust each other's balls. I think it's a thing.
Sweden calls us racist and misogynist, and we call them feminist and disgusting.
I thought you were in Belgium for some reason. Why do I keep thinking that?
I think it's just a thing that no one besides myself and one other Danish person understands that I'm from Denmark.
Right?
So I'm from Belgium, Dutch, Finland, Germany, 10,000 other places, but not Denmark. Denmark doesn't exist.
Oh, the Danes are awesome, man. Like,
Yeah.
Y'all still admit that you were Vikings, don't you?
Oh yeah, we really, and I learned something terrible from Tyro that in school you get taught that Scandinavia is Sweden, Finland, Norway.
Mm-hmm.
And I got really angry. I got legitimately triggered because it's no, Danish original Viking country, original Scandinavian country. It's Denmark, Norway, Sweden.
Yes.
Fuck off, Finland.
Yeah, exactly. This is something we definitely know. What do you got something against the Finns now? What's up with that?
When they steal our place in the Scandinavia, Finland is a newer addition to the Scandinavia. Originally, it's just Denmark, Norway, Sweden, but somehow people kept putting Finland in. Then it's like, no, fuck off.
Oh, well, hey, I guess it could be worse. You know what I'm saying?
You could be confused for Sweden.
We just says that the Danes are the tallest people on Earth.
Yeah, they are some of the tallest people in the world. Yes.
Are you tall, Lo-Fi?
No, I'm 5'9".
That would be tall for a lot of people here.
When I went in Texas, and yeah, the Hispanics are all tiny people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Japan would be an equal experience to that too.
No, I fit in very well with my. I had almost a year living in Japan, and I was about the general height of most of them.
Oh, really? Well,
yeah, they are not as small as people think.
Well, are you planning on coming back to the U.S. And staying?
Definitely, yeah. 100%. I'm saving up for it. Next time I'm gonna be there a long time, and then I'll move there.
Fantastic.
Are you gonna tell? Are you gonna tell Tyro me love you long time? Yeah.
No, he's the Asian one. He has to say that to me.
That's why you do it.
I say, hello, shame for this spray, Tyro.
Shame for the spray.
I didn't know Tyro was Asian.
Oh,
you wreck a discipline.
How did I miss that?
Because he is absolutely not Asian speaking when he speaks at all.
I thought he said he was Blasian.
He's stoned and Asian? Isn't that what Blasian means?
No, black and Asian.
No.
No? Okay.
No.
I thought somebody...
no, not definitely not black. No.
No.
I know, I don't...
I still have my wallet. He's not...
Holy moly. Oh, Lord. Okay. See, I told you I was going to be fun. And we're there. We're there. So everybody had a great week.
Definitely, man.
I don't talk at once. Yeah.
Roy.
It's
Been a
been
good
a
week.
week.
Yeah.
It's been a fucking week. Oh my god. We need time machines.
Yeah. For
Yeah,
beginning
we
of the
do.
week, I was kind of bummed out or something. I had some kind of malaise. I'm going to use Jimmy Carter's word from the 70s. Malaise. But yeah, I'm better, and it's a good thing.
Good.
Today's been a really, really fun day. Just hanging out. No Uzi. Absence does make the heart grow fonder now, y'all. So, I'm just saying, I'm starting to get used to her not being here, and I'm freed up to do a lot more stuff artistically, and so I'm got some more stuff in creation mode, and usually, I have fun when I do that. So, all right, well, y'all want to start with the news of the day?
You said we're
Let's
bottom
do
up,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh my, kids. Well, man charged for using mobility scooter to tow boat down Pacific Highway.
Oh,
So, and that's one of the, this one, is it a mobility scooter? Like, it says mobility scooter, right? It's the kind
Yeah,
that.
we call them electric wheelchairs.
So this dude gets a ticket for hauling this, what is it, 17-footer?
A 17-foot motorboat. Yeah.
And it's
yeah.
it should be on the screen now.
It's fantastic. Fantastic run.
Why? Why did he get? That's awesome. That's quite the motor. Well done.
No doubt, man. You gotta have some torque for that shit.
He got a future court attendance notice, which I guess is a summons in Australia, for driving whilst disqualified, using an unregistered vehicle on the road, using an uninsured vehicle on the road, and using an uninsured or unregistered trailer on the road.
God damn, whoever
Holy
gave me
shit.
that
Oh,
ticket,
shit.
that sounds like future BTK shit to me.
they're very specific.
Very anal. That's some anal stuff right there, man.
Yeah.
Damn. Tell that dude
So
take
Poor
a
guy.
pill. No
Don't
shit.
try to go fishing in Australia, yeah?
Yeah, no shit.
Not if you are on an electric scooter. Then you're too handicapped to fish. Go away.
Apparently,
What if it's an amphibious?
people in electric wheelchairs are not allowed to fish in Australia, guys. Remember this, kids.
Excuse me, is that a wheelchair? Yeah, crikey, mate, you can't fish. Go to jail.
Go Blasto. If I say Blasto, that's there's a visual that goes with it. So
Right.
I'm gonna have fun tonight. Yeah, I'm just kicking back and just having a ball.
Hell yeah.
There's some good stories here. What do we want to talk about next, Timma?
But wait, there's more. Oh wait, no,
Wait,
there's more. I'm fucking confused. But okay. Do zombie shows lead to mass shootings?
Yeah.
Matt Bevin thinks so.
Excuse me, is that a real article?
Yes.
It's a real
Yes.
article, my love. Yes.
What?
Yeah.
What is this guy's name?
Matt Bevin.
Who the fuck is
Great.
that?
Who?
He's,
Matt Bevins?
The U.S. Kentucky. He's the governor of Kentucky.
Oh my God. Oh, I wouldn't own that.
Nope.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
oh my God. Okay, hold on. It's locked up. I'm gonna give you a second. My computer's being an ass right now. Okay, come on.
That happens.
Well, it's okay. The last
we
couple
go.
nights, Discord's just failed on me while I was streaming.
Oh, I have all kinds of things crap out on me this week, and I'm like, wait a minute. My computer is plenty built to handle what's going on, but it's not handling anything, so fuck it. I'm just going to sit there and stare at it for a while. So anyway, gun regulation isn't the only solution to mass shootings in the U.S., Kentucky Governor Matt Bevin said Tuesday, and America's culture of death, illustrated by Americans' obsession with zombie television shows, is more to blame.
Really?
What the fuck?
Well, it's either, zombies or video games. Like, pretty soon, they'll be like, people playing Red Dead like to go hunting. There's a correlation here.
People that hunt and buy hunting games.
All right,
like
think
hunting.
about it. Like in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, people were obsessed with cowboys and shit, and they shot guns all the time. Were there fucking school shootings back then?
Nope.
You know what's the difference?
We didn't have schools?
Color TV.
I was gonna say parenting.
Yep. And
No, why Trump wanted
That's
to
racist.
Probably.
No, why Trump wanted to make the Space Forces because he plays a lot of Warhammer 40k.
That's it.
That would be great to see his little set layout and shit with his figures.
He has like a tabletop hanging from the ceiling, and he can lower it down.
Okay, is everybody going? Good. Lower it down. Anybody got a 50-sided die?
No, I have a 20 somewhere, but wouldn't a 50-sided die just be a fucking golf ball?
No, I think there's a 100-sided die too.
Yes, the 100-sided dice are so awkward.
It's like a big ass golf ball.
Yes, it is. It's fucking dumb.
But you don't want any wind to hit that shit because it'll roll onto a different
You
number.
literally just have to throw it at the other person to win.
Up, I'll get a headshot. Dink.
Ding.
Oh my god. Oh my god. He's part of this violent shows are morphing the minds of young, impressionable children.
Oh no.
Yes, Prospero 058 says the Walking Dead is Satan. Yes, could it be Satan? I agree. Yeah, that's where they're going
Doesn't
with
matter
this.
that The Walking Dead is Satan when they kill all the demons constantly. They're
Because-
fighting for good.
It creates a culture of death, according to this psycho.
Okay, so this guy's not a preacher. He's just a governor, right?
He's a governor.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not a preacher, so he's not actually like he's got no reason to be saying this, but they're giving a lot of context for like
The article.
yeah, like why he said it or what it said he was on a conservative talk show talking about a culture of death. So I'm wondering if it isn't less on violence, because this almost sounds like a fucking hit piece. If he wasn't talking less on violence and people just not being respectful of life itself in general, and that our society focuses on that rather than, because reading the article and the statements, it's more like, oh, they were trying to create a hit piece and make this guy look like a moron, when he's really saying, you know, we don't have a lot of positivity left. Like, if you have a show like The Walking Dead, you have to have some sort of great good inside of it, or it just doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
At least they could try with good writing, first of all.
Fuck!
No shit. Some of these articles are horrendous. I mean, you have to read them like almost sometimes 2 or 3 times to get what they're trying to say. These fucking idiots are. I mean, there are some people writing for like CNN and shit. I don't know how they got out of fucking grade school. I guess homeschool, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, but that's why I homeschool.
Yeah. No, I'm saying, it's like, I don't know, man.
No, this is yeah. He's a Republican, and this is completely taken out of context. Where it says he's trying to blame it, and it's the Christian concept of culture of death, where they talk about how many abortions and stuff like that. If you read his comments that they put in it, it is exactly the opposite of what they're trying to make the article out to be.
He's in Revelations, right? In the Christians, actually, Robert Kirkman was accused of being a Christian because he never said whether it is or not, but it says in Revelations that the dead will walk the earth. Okay. And when there's no room left in hell, the dead will walk the earth. As a matter of fact, one of the reboots of, I think it was...
the first Dawn of the Dead
Dawn,
reboot.
Yeah, the Dawn of the Dead reboot. Yeah, the guy's quoted saying that, then it goes into that Johnny Cash song. Yeah, and that's always been a part of, Revelations and stuff. So if they're trying to pay him, that they obviously don't know what the fuck they're talking about either. So...
Right.
Yeah, that kind of shit just pisses me off too. I agree, Tama. I didn't read the whole thing. I just scanned it, and I said, let's keep this one. I do a scan and keep and throw away to get us down to the good stuff.
Well, it's a good topic to have, though. Good question to have. Does seeing violence in television really affect people that much? I would have to argue no, because if that were the case, you would see people fighting in the streets and stabbing the shit out of each other in Japan. It would be like everybody, it'd just be like a fucking free-for-all, because those people are violent television I have ever seen in my life.
I think, a lot more of the studies, because it's not like there's only been a few studies trying to see that, a lot more of them, because I know there's some positive studies and negative studies that says that it does indeed cause violence, but a lot more of them would say it causes violence if it did indeed cause violence. It would be less out there. There would be less to talk about if it did cause.
Well, you would have more.
I just want to play my games and watch my shitty movies, and they can fuck off.
Well, the West would be far more violent if that were the case.
Yeah, I wrote a paper for university about this. And
I've had arguments. I've had this argument probably 7 or 8 times in school, talking about violence and back then it was sexualization of women and stuff like that. You know. Early 2000s. Maybe
well, that hasn't disappeared really either.
I'm sure it's gotten even worse. So I don't think it does, because I know plenty of pacifist, nonviolent people that have been around violence their whole lives and are not violent people, and they've been watching it on television. Not to mention, media obviously doesn't affect the way we live, because if that were the case, you would see a lot more people wearing really expensive clothes for no fucking reason outside. Really, you would. I think you see a huge thing. Anyway, I'm going on social commentary tirade. I will stop because I'm going to bore.
It's fine, man. No, that's fine. Go ahead. What we do. That's what we do here.
Yeah, sorry. I get on tirades when it comes to.
Don't apologize for going on social justice tirades. That's fine. Just punch them in the face. Fucking cunts. Fuck off.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, if we start doing that, then we'll be just like them.
Oh, it's because I've watched too many zombie shows. I want to punch them in the face.
You know,
valid. Making it too valid.
I think I'd rather hear a Timma go on a tirade than fucking, anybody from Hollywood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fucking,
Well, they all share the same
fag on my ass.
Right?
Yeah. So shit. Well, you want to move on to the next? This is just a feel-good thing. Study.
With what I think most women will concur.
Yes.
Study. Men with beards are more attractive.
Yes.
A new study shows men who have full beards are more attractive than men who are clean shaven. More than likely, it has to do with our biology, though, because it's an overt sign of masculinity.
Yeah, it's pubic hair. Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Different.
It's post-pubic hair.
Behold my facial pubes!
It's sunlit pubic hair. It's what happens when you give it sunlight.
Oh, remember when we were watching last week that the dude pulling out the hairs out of his with the tweezers and stuff? Aren't you glad I reminded you of that?
Finally forgotten, Irate.
Oh, the shaving with tweezers thing.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
They're doing that in Japan. That's evidently that's popular. So.
Oh
lordy.
Seems like you'd be shaving for hours.
But isn't that just like when I shave my legs, I use the device that rips, that tweezes them out of my leg. So is that not the same? But
this was literally a pair of tweezers.
Yeah,
this is the super slow
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's the 4K resolution. You can see the lines between the skin cells for the pores and everything.
Yeah.
Well, I need to see this. This looks weird. This sounds weird.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, man. You can definitely get it, and
shaving with tweezers. There it is. I found it.
Just looked really painful to me, man. I mean, God, no. So yeah, big beard. So if I've got a Van Dyke right now, so that make me like half sexy. I don't know. Well, I'll have to ask Uzi Q and see what she thinks. She picked the article though, so that tells you something.
Any beard is better than no beard.
This next story is funny as shit. But you gotta, it's like it's gotta be read. The deaf school where, or the school with the deaf kid, it says teacher had to tell her deaf students that people can hear their farts. The reaction is hilarious. All right. Anna Turpiano is a first grade teacher that serves deaf and hard of hearing students, from birth through 8th grade. In addition to teaching the usual subjects, Turpiano is also charged with helping her students thrive in society that doesn't do enough to cater to their needs of the hard of hearing. A little more faggot there. Recently, Turpiano had to teach her students about a rather personal topic in passing gas in public. 6-year-old child farted so loud in the class that some of the classmates began to laugh. And the child was surprised by their reaction because they didn't know how farts make a sound. And this created a wonderful, funny teaching moment for Turpiano. She shared the conversation on Facebook. It says that today in first grade, one of my deaf students farted loudly in class, and the other students turned to look at them. The following is a snippet of a 15-minute conversation that happened entirely in American Sign Language among the group of deaf students and I. Kid 1, why are they looking at me? Me, because they heard you fart. Kid 1, what do you mean? And me, people can hear farts. Kid 2, totally horrified. Wait, they can hear all farts? And Kid 2, and then she says, well, no, not all farts, but some of them, yes. And then Kid 3 goes, well, how do you know which farts they can hear and which farts they can't hear? And then this answer, she says, you know how sometimes you can feel your butt move when you fart?
It's a pretty good way of doing it.
It is actually a great way of describing it.
Yeah, a lot of those that you can hear, but if your butt doesn't move, it's more likely that they won't hear it. And then the kid number 1 goes, stop telling them to listen to my farts. That's not nice. And she said, hearing kids can't stop hearing farts. It just happens. And the other kid number 2 goes, well, I'll just stop farting then. And she said, well, everyone farts. It's healthy and, you really can't stop it. And the kid 3 goes, wait, everyone, even my mom? Yep. My dad? Yep. You? Yep. And they all begin to laugh hysterically. So you can hear and smell all the farts. And some of the farts, yes, not all of them. Can hearing people see farts? And kid 1 goes, so you can, all right, so can you see fart? Where is it? Yeah, and kid 3 goes, yeah, green smoke comes out of their butt. I saw it on TV. And then the teacher goes, that doesn't happen in real life. And then kid number 1 said, what? I don't understand farts. And and then she ends it with, I went to college 8 years to have these kind of conversations. So yeah, that's a feel good little anecdote there. I thought that was interesting. Kind of made me laugh and shit.
It is. It's cute, and if that's if she went to college for 8 years and that's her conversation, that's well spent because that is adorable.
It is, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Oh, I love kids because I love their little non-filtered brains, man. You just get the pure kid, pure person.
What's a filter?
Right.
I love the don't listen to my farts. That is not nice.
That is not nice. It's an invasion of my privacy.
It is not nice.
Stop invading my butt cheeks.
Leave. Holy moly. All right. What's next?
I don't know, but
I want to show a picture.
Stop listening to my farts, Irate.
Sit on a pillow. Didn't they have those pillows, man, that were activated charcoal, right? And they absorb the smell and everything.
Yeah, they have underwear that comes with a patch built into it.
What about sharks, though? I wonder what happens with that.
Right.
Oh. Goatman says he's a fart sniffer. I like that about you, Goatman. I like that.
It is not nice.
Well, sometimes when you're 69, stuff happens.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
You're forced to.
Yep. Oh, yes. Me and somebody might call it, nobody, not naming names. They call it ass blasting. Holy moly. Oh, you ass blasted me, God damn it. Ha! Yep, that's a conversation. We actually had that. So, anyway, we're back in hell, y'all. So.
Speaking of hell, my family and I just finished watching a fantastic series they have on Netflix that I don't know if they're going to continue, but the first 2 seasons have been wonderful. It's called The Good Place.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I think that was actually a NBC television show, I think.
Yes, and it's a fantastic show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's wonderful.
It's Ted Danson returning back to comedy where he stay because serious stuff is not his forte.
Right.
Yeah, no,
He should stay there.
And Kristen Wiig does a fantastic job in the part she has. I can't remember the name of the other main characters.
You mean Kristen Bell?
Yeah,
Is it
Kristen
Kristen Bell?
Bell.
Is it Kristen Bell? You're right,
Yeah.
Kristen
It's
Bell.
Kristen Bell.
Yeah,
She's from
Kristen
Michigan,
Bell.
I think.
Yeah, she's
Her
tiny
and
and
Dax
cute.
Shepard. Mm-hmm.
She
Yeah.
made Dax,
Yeah,
what's
no.
his name?
Dax Shepard.
Yeah, from
Punked.
Yeah.
The show opens with she wakes up and she's sitting in a room and it says, "Welcome, everything is fine." And so she smiles and she stands up and this guy leads her in and Ted Danson shows up and says, "So come in." And they say hi and they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're dead." And they do the intro and then she's walking around out in the town that she's supposed to live in for heaven. And I totally forgot. My brain just went.
I forgot too because I watched it a long time ago.
Oh, that's not even. I'm sober, dude. I'm like,
He leads her around. She meets her soulmate.
Oh no, I'm just talking about the intro. So they introduce, and then he introduced her to who's supposed to be her soulmate for being in the good place. They sit down and they're talking, and he goes, "Oh well, I don't really know. Let's ask. Let's find out." And he goes, "Janet." And boom, out of nowhere comes this like 6 foot tall brunette woman with her hands, and she's all smiled and pleasant, and she goes, "Why, hi there." And Kristen Bell goes, "Holy fork," or something like that. Or
I think it was 4K.
she goes, "Holy fork." And she goes, "Why can't I say fork? What the fork? Why can't I forking say fork?" And there's this whole little, it's very funny because in The Good Place, your language is censored. Bitches, bench, cat, dash, fork, yeah. Really, shirt, yeah.
No swearing in heaven.
No.
It's hilarious. It's really funny.
Mm-hmm. I just remember at one point she doesn't think she's actually the right person.
Mhm.
That sounds interesting, though. It really does.
It is. It's all right.
And it's got some good comedy in it, and it actually pragmatically represents all aspects of philosophy for ethics. So it's kind of a cool, if you need to teach people that kind of verbiage, it gives you scenarios to show you. It's really, it's a drawn out version of Faust and the Devil.
Oh,
it's
cool.
fantastic. So.
Okay, I'm gonna note that down and watch that after I'm done with She-Ra, Princess of...
Princess of Luck. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my kids refused. They refused. They threatened me and said if I put that on the list and we have to watch it, they'll die. So, or I'll die.
That is fun. That's what I wrote in my script is please kill me. Multiple times. Almost once every episode.
Oh, well, you want to read this? This one's got a picture with it. The hot sauce holdup.
That's a spicy way to take things, son.
Yeah, and it happened in the state that I live in. So this is the
Like
typical.
Airheads?
Yeah, it's a typical
Police.
Friday night on Alabama.
Pretty
Oh,
much,
shit.
yes, Trippy. Hot sauce used as weapon in a store holdup.
Yeah.
Police say an Alabama man threw hot sauce on a 73-year-old store clerk during a holdup. The Opelika, Auburn News. I know I botched that. I'm sorry. It's probably
That's fine. Opelika, Auburn. That's fine.
Opelika.
Yeah.
Okay, Opelika, Auburn. News reports that police in the East Alabama town of Valley arrived at a convenience store Sunday morning to find a clerk in pain with orange liquid on her face and in her eyes.
Holy shit.
The women told officers a man came to the register to buy 2 pieces of candy and flung a cup of liquid into her face when she opened the drawer.
Oh, man.
She told the officers the man then began grabbing cash. Officers later determined the liquid to be hot sauce. Police say the 42-year-old Michael Brisky of Lafayette is charged with robbery and theft. Court records aren't available to show whether Brisky has a lawyer. He should be charged with a lot more than robbery and theft because that's
attempted blind. Yeah. What is it? Maiming, maybe.
No, it's chemical.
Attempt to.
It's intent to maim, but it's chemical warfare. It's using biological material, using biological materials as a weapon.
Looks like they might have got him with some pepper spray. You know, look at. Can y'all see his face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That eye does look.
It looks a little swole.
Or he might just be stoned.
Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good tactic though. Just
that's some definite swelling.
Yeah.
Did they say the grade of hot sauce used?
No, they didn't even say what kind of hot sauce, but any kind of hot sauce. That's vinegar in your eye, darling.
Yep.
Yep.
It's vinegar and capsaicin.
Considering the capsaicin.
Yeah. It's probably Texas Pete or some cheap shit like that.
It could have been Tabasco, but even so.
Oh, no, nobody would waste Tabasco. That's fucking gold down here. Yeah, no, you use some cheap shit.
I know there's like how to make your own pepper spray tutorials on YouTube, and some of them do involve fucking capsaicin
more power to
and
those
shit.
people, man. Fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. Yeah, because I made the mistake of going to the restroom without washing my hands after chopping up habaneros. Yes.
Yeah, you better fucking double wash those hands before you do some shit like that.
Habaneros, man, that's a whole nother level. I'm a whole level. Oh.
My hun three, my second youngest, she learned the hard way how to be careful with habaneros when we grew them in the yard in Texas.
Yeah.
She went to go push a bug away from her eyes, and she rubbed her face, and she got the capsaicin from habaneros, organically grown habaneros in Texas, on her face. Yeah, we had to do I was making cream-based milk bath to dab on her eyelid.
Well, and what's so bad is oil-based, right? It's the oil, and there's no way. I mean, it's like napalm. It gets in your skin, you can't get it out. It is. It literally is. So yeah,
you could see where it burned the skin. You could physically see the chemical burn from how much capsaicin was in the plant.
Man, that's something else, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was intense. I was impressed. I was like, wow.
That is.
I'm not going to grow those anymore.
I'm slightly hungry now.
Go man goes Frank's Red Hot. I throw that shit on everyone.
Okay, I know they were some of the tastiest peppers I've ever had in my life. I'm not going to lie. Those were the best habaneros, hands down, I've ever experienced in my life. Tastiest. They had that nice, that rich, kind of savory, earthy flavor you get from a good habanero. Yes. Oh, God. Oh, it was so good.
We used to get jarred habaneros from this one store, and they were, oh my God, it had a warning on there to wear two pair of gloves while handling during preparation.
I definitely recommend that.
Yeah. Oh, and they used to have this stuff. I don't know if he still sells it, but Ted Nugent.
He called the dude that he called him a Downs reject.
Oh.
That's the guy that robbed her. Let's say, look at him one more time. Downs, maybe Downs reject. Okay, maybe fetal alcohol. All right, just a roll of the dice. There's it's an extra chromosome, or it's just a drunk mama, drunk pregnancy. Anyway, we can move on.
See, that time I muted myself when I lit my lighter. Sorry about that.
Well, didn't want that fart to catch fire. Even though we didn't hear it, we knew you had it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, could smell it.
You guys saw my fart? Oh, my God.
Well, no, we can't listen to it because that's not nice.
It's rude.
So we actively look towards your bum every time because we have to notice somehow.
That's crazy because I do that too. I just look right at my butt every time I fart.
Man, that's funny.
It's an awkward position.
Do any of you ever do you fart and then you have to shove your hands down your pants to see if you shat yourself?
No.
Hell no.
God no.
Well, that's only me then.
I go into the restroom and just check, just double check, because usually you're gonna know.
If I'm at home, I go to the toilet to check. But if I'm out,
Yeah, if you're out on a city bus or something, you just gotta shove your hand down your pants.
Yeah, I don't know why I do that. That's really weird, actually. I should not do that, because if I got shit on my hand, which has yet to happen, I've never done that. I would be awkward to sit there with shit on my hand. I should stop that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you high five the nearest little
Somebody's
kid.
hand that you really don't like. If you're gonna.
And then I'm gonna go to
the
the store of someone I dislike and hand them money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah,
Well, and
still
apparently,
somebody-
let's move on to the next one because there's
right.
this is I put this in here to enrage people because apparently in Milwaukee there are morons. Not even Milwaukee is
In groups.
exempt from moronage. The morometer's going off really bad on this one. Check this shit out.
4-year-old spent 8 hours unnoticed in Milwaukee City tow lot after mother's drunken driving arrest.
God damn.
Oh wow.
A 4-year-old girl whose mother was arrested on suspicion of drunken driving early Tuesday was found crying in her family's van hours after it was towed to the city's tow lot. The girl had been in the van about 8 hours before a tow lot operator heard her crying.
Oh my God, I wonder how cold it was, man. That was like on the 14th, I think that article was written. So what was that, maybe the 13th? I wonder what day, what was that? That was...
This was
Tuesday?
It was yesterday, or no, Tuesday. It was the 13th. So yeah, Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday.
So
I wonder
the mother's girl was pulled over around midnight by Milwaukee police on suspicion of drunk driving near South 39th Street and West Oklahoma Avenue. City engineer Jeff Polinsky said a 10-month-old baby was taken out of the vehicle, but the mother apparently didn't mention the 4-year-old.
Oh Jesus.
Did I bring a 4-year-old to? Oh shit!
Yeah.
I wonder if she's gonna get extra charges for that.
Oh well. Jeez.
No one noticed the girl in the van. They didn't do a proper search of the vehicle like they're
No.
supposed to.
Exactly. The tow.
True.
It's the tow guy's fault.
No, well, it's the police fault for not searching the vehicle. Supposed to.
They found one
Exactly.
child. You better make sure there's not any more.
Yeah.
Because the tow truck guy, I don't think he has any reason to look, really. He's just there to
Not
tow
allowed
it.
to. In a lot of places, he's not allowed
Oh,
to.
that's
But
true,
holy
too.
shit. The cops?
Yeah. The cops definitely should have looked. I mean, even if the girl slid onto the floor and was hiding from the cops, you know, they still should have popped the doors open and checked the fucking thing.
Skep wants to know where the 4-year-old is. It doesn't say. I think that was, you know, it was probably picked up by Child Human Services and placed it, you know, either with family or, you know, with what does it say?
How come nobody from her family didn't know she wasn't with somebody?
Yeah, I know, man.
Like,
Probably
Hogan
zero
said-
contact.
They just
Baby.
didn't care.
Well, the 10-month-old had to have somebody come get the 10-month-old, right?
Right.
Maybe.
Well,
So why didn't somebody coming to get the 10-month-old say, where's
I wonder.
baby's sister?
Yeah, it was like because Sir Adamantina and I were talking, and he was definitely affirming that there are like definitely white trash in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, that area. So,
They're all,
but I think it's
white
from-
trash is all over the U.S.
I think
They're
he's,
Oh,
I don't
definitely.
think he's from there though. I think he's from another state. Oh shit! I always get those two mixed up. Minnesota and Wisconsin.
They're right next to each other.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Oh yeah.
They both connect with the Mississippi, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get some
Yeah.
tacos.
Yeah.
I'm Minnesota.
Tacos.
Yeah. Taco Tuesday.
On a flour tortilla.
God, I'm
Tortilla.
so fucking hungry now.
Tortilla?
Oh my god, I don't have any food in my
One of those tortilla tequilas.
Oh,
So, all right, we move on because
So, I don't know how y'all feel about that one, but it pissed me the fuck off. Like, how the hell?
no shit, man. It's
That's a whole lot of delinquent adults.
Yeah.
That's a whole lot of delinquent adults there.
Yep.
That's amazing. That's impressive. So,
Maybe a lot of prion disease, like eating pig's brains and shit. You know,
Oh.
a lot of pig's brains up there.
well, yeah, there's also a whole lot of I'm drunk, so I'm stupid.
Just good
So
old
it's everybody-
alcoholism. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
I agree.
You wouldn't burn or bury a Picasso. Tattoo artist's skin to be preserved and framed.
Yeah.
Nice. Which one?
Shit. Where's the Nazis when we need them? Just- I got a picture of the dude. Yeah.
First world problems. This is the height of narcissism here, people.
Yeah. It's Canada. We're not claiming it. It's in Canada.
It's still Western.
It is. You're absolutely right, though. It's definitely a first world problem or issue.
Oh my God. You're going to have your skin tanned and preserved
Yep. And framed.
and framed because you think, oh my God, do you not understand what that's going to do to the... he's retarded. There's no way to preserve...
His tattoo should be up by now. It's an eagle and a snake. I think it's two birds. Actually, one's a falcon and one looks like
that is not good enough to get framed.
Eagle, snake,
compared it to Picasso.
dragon, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a plume serpent.
Or just a really long snake, because it looks like it goes all the way from the left around the back of the birds and down on the right.
Quetzalcoatl. Yep, the plume serpent. Yep.
Yeah. It's not high quality.
That's a weird Quetzalcoatl.
Yeah, I agree.
It almost looks like it's tatted by two different artists.
Yeah, it's confused.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, it
like
looks
the
like
bird. Like the bird on the top is horrible, but the other one is excellent. I like the snake too. The tongue is, it's dumb, but what can you say?
We're looking at the two-headed eagle and the snake. Is that what we're looking at?
Is it a two-headed eagle? Okay. All right.
I didn't catch that
makes
until Tip
sense.
said it.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
Sorry.
The wing is at such an angle that it looks like the feathers are upside down.
But if we're going to talk about extraordinary artwork, that's not extraordinary tattoo work.
No, it's not extraordinary art anyway. If you want my opinion. And hell, lo-fi shit. You're out there in Europe where you got good art everywhere. Everywhere you look, architecture, art. You got hundreds and hundreds of years of beautiful shit.
I'm talking just in terms of tattoo work. That isn't particularly high end.
Right.
I've seen worse because my little brother has worse tattoos, but it's still pretty good. It's not as good as it could have been. It's not worthy of getting. Maybe just skin him because he's of who this person is, but don't preserve his art. It's not good enough to be preserved.
Yeah,
we just photograph it like everybody else does.
Well,
you don't need to
the process sounds hinky as shit. I mean, the way they describe it, they're just like, okay, come on, they're just gonna skin him and preserve the skin, right? I mean, because they can't lift the ink out of his skin onto some type of medium. First, you're going to get a mirror image, and second, there's no way to do it. So what they're going to do is they're just going to mount his. You're going to have his nipples, sticking out forever.
And I remember one of these something similar back when they used to have that show Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Yeah.
And there was a father who had in his will that he wanted his tattoos removed and kept, but his tattoos were small and they were on his shoulder. Like it was two different tattoos. It was like "I love mom," and one other. And his son ended up framing them.
Of the Nazis doing that, making fucking lampshades and stuff. That was just disgusting.
Right.
So I think just out of from historic, I think they shit on it for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they kind of did.
So yeah, but I thought it was interesting enough to talk about.
Well, it's just what kind of narcissism? You know what I mean? What level of narcissism is our culture facing when we have people that are so obsessed with their artwork and their ability to do artwork on their bodies that they want to put it in a frame after they've lived? What the hell is wrong with people? And it's not even high-end artwork. I'm looking at high-end artwork right now that has shading and gradient and all kinds of other stuff in it. That isn't very great compared to what I'm seeing. So
I think just let the guy do it. Who cares if he wants to?
Oh, I don't care. I just think he's gross and stupid, and this is highly.
He also appears to have a completely unshaded and colored wing on the left side.
Yeah.
Maybe he's gonna get that finished before he dies. I hope. There's like a blank space where his belly button is. It's too painful around the belly button. Stop.
makes my stomach twitch.
It's like, but that may be where the other talent is going to go.
Maybe.
Almost looks like it's in the correct shape.
Yeah, but he's
Well,
dead
if he's
now.
still, if that's still a work in progress, he needs to sue somebody
No,
because
he's
that shit.
dead. No, the deal is he died.
Oh.
He died in his sleep.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
He died from tattoo ink poisoning.
No, he. I think he's the one that died from. What was it? He had ulcerative colitis, and it fucked his heart up or something. I didn't really understand what that was, how that happened. It just doesn't fit, does it?
They're saving Chris Wenzel's body?
Who is that?
Who's that?
Chris Wenzel's the guy that stylized a bunch of the stuff that you see now. That's why they're trying to save his body.
Oh.
The reason it looks like low-end stylized art is because it's actually really fucking old. My bad, guys. I didn't realize the name. I didn't look at the name. I was just looking at the picture. Chris Wenzel is the guy that he's one of the forefront tattoo artists, along with Ed Hardy, that created the amalgamation of the Japanese Yakuza style tattoo with American body pinup girl style.
I guess
If you find the tattoo picture from another angle, it's not as bad as that one photo. It is a little better.
I don't know. I don't know how to judge this shit. I just,
I don't.
I've seen
They
only guys
can
stuff
do
I've
what they want.
seen. Yeah, it's this dude named Little Onion who does all the bikers in town.
Yeah,
with the with the big pen. So yeah, there's that. Anywho, but yeah, he was the old school artist back in the late '80s when it was not fashionable to have tats.
I still don't think it's wise to preserve people's skin with the tattoos on it. That seems like highly narcissistic. Why not just have...
No, it's disgusting in my book. I wouldn't want to look at a dead person's skin.
It's morbid.
It seems like it's defiling a corpse.
I'm going to put my will that I want my face cut off and hung in somebody's house.
I want to be blown up.
Actually, no, I want to be a mask.
You can do the Joker thing. Cut your face off before you're dead.
I know if I'm going to do it before I'm dead, I'm definitely going to wear it as my own mask.
Yeah, good.
Trippy,
Exactly.
Trip. We can't do that because then somebody will try to put on the mask and give them diabetes.
That might happen.
Oh, it's like
Give
the
him
mask,
diabetes.
but instead of becoming green, you could just get diabetes.
No, you get gangrene.
Okay. Well, fuck.
You guys didn't go there. See, I got to keep helping you with the diabetes jokes at this point. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shall we move on? We're doing great. We've got a good pace. We're going through. And then the South Carolina. Oh yeah, I asked this question on the Twitter in conjunction with this program. Why don't you tell about this dude? Got a letter from these guys in South Carolina.
So people asked him to join the Illuminati. They just needed a down payment. South Carolina cops say.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to join the Illuminati? Hey.
After wiring thousands of dollars to join a secret society, a South Carolina man had second thoughts about his decision and called law enforcement.
It was really the Illuminati the entire time.
There needs to be just a sucker law that if you're dumb enough to fucking pay for it, then you need to just keep it.
Yeah.
Even if it's nothing. Go ahead.
With that stupidity can cheat you out of money, then you deserve to lose that money, you stupid fuck.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so first he sent him $200 or $250 just to join. And then he sent them $2,000, but changed his mind and tried to cancel the transaction and couldn't. So he called the cops, deciding he was a victim of fraud.
He probably told somebody, man, I'm in the Illuminati. Let me try to get you in. It's like, what are you talking about? I can imagine the embarrassment that fucker got. You know.
I was to join the Illuminati, and they just said I couldn't. They just said I could join the Illuminati. I didn't give them enough money. I needed more money. I give them more money, but then I thought, you know what? No, fuck them. They're my money.
It sounds like something you would pull on like a really dumb rich person, right?
Well, and all I need is this chair and this remote and this dog.
You can join the most secret society in the world. You can join
that everyone knows about.
You can become an Illuminatus just for $250 to get your foot in the door. Get to, and then we'll haze you. That'll be $2,000. But yeah, we'll call you about the hazing, okay?
I'm gonna let you know you're gonna be hazed.
Yeah, and then who wants to be in a? You know what? It's like, all right, so how in the fuck did I want to talk to the dudes that pulled this off on this fucker? I want to know exactly how they approached it, because this is great. It's a great.
For some reason.
What?
Go ahead.
No,
I was gonna say what's going through my head is the scene from True Lies, the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the scene where he's driving with Bill Paxton or whoever it is in the passenger seat, and he's pretending he's a used car salesman, pretending to be a spy.
Yeah, man, that was great.
With him.
Yeah.
That whole bit is what just associated that in my head. I don't know why,
That's
but that's
hilarious. Yeah, that's a great. I forgot all about that movie, man. That's a funny fucking scene.
Yeah, Jamie Lee Curtis. That was it. Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
Bill Paxton, man, he's one of my favorite character actors. And he died from the same surgery that me and Joker had.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
I know it's really risky.
Yeah.
It's really, really risky.
It's very risky. And he was rich and shit. Yeah. What?
I didn't even know he was dead.
Yeah. Me neither. Until just now.
He had an aortic aneurysm. It had not burst like mine. And so they replaced it. They had to replace his valve too. He had a bicuspid aortic valve, and he had a severe stroke. Went in the recovery room. It was right after the surgery, and he stroked out and died. So yeah, it's real dangerous, and you have to take blood thinners and shit if you have a mechanical valve. So whatever. I'm alive. Shit, it's better than he can say. So I thank my lucky stars every day. Yep.
That's great.
Yep. And he'll live forever in his movies, man. And then these guys, because I love this picture. It was being passed around fucking Twitter, right?
Yeah.
I'm calling this the short bus special.
Okay. This is fantastic and amazing, people.
Oh.
Okay, are you guys ready?
Yes.
Large Neck Man and Joker lookalike are upping the Florida Man mugshot game.
Oh shit! Hey, that's Joker Gang.
Joker Gang, yeah.
That's Joker Gang, dude.
See the images for this one, Irate? Do they get to see?
There it's up, man.
Black Bane and Joker.
It should be up about right now.
Black Bane and Joker? Because Black Bane is amazing. Black Bane looks like something out of a kid's show.
He looks so happy.
It looks like a Cardassian.
Yes, he looks like an actual Cardassian.
His sister's Kim Kardashian.
Motherfucker's got blessed tattooed across his giant neck.
How the hell?
Oh wow, that's a. Okay, that ink doesn't exactly stand out.
That does say blessed, doesn't it?
It does.
He's got something. He's got something tattooed between his eyes too, and a cross on his left cheek.
Oh, dude.
His whole face has tattoos on it.
Yeah. He spent a little bit of time behind bars, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You can tell the blessed one's definitely prison tat. Mm-hmm. I mean, the rest of them look like they're about the same grade of ink too.
He's got a nice smile there.
He looks so happy. He looks like a Muppet.
He does. He looks fake.
It does.
He does.
That neck does not look real, does it, dude?
Like a Muppet.
It looks so photoshopped.
Then if you pay attention to Joker Gang over here, he has an upside-down cross between his eyes and a regular cross under his left eye.
Yeah. He doesn't know what to
with
feel.
A tear
and then a tear
under the
like
right.
he's murdered somebody. Right.
No, he killed Batman. See, that's the knife right there. He's got a photograph of it on his forehead.
I bet
And it
his
says
butthole's
Joker.
seen more pole, man. Shit.
You should see Joker gang before his transformation.
Oh, man. I bet he's been fucking shit turned out.
He still doesn't look normal.
He don't.
But go ahead, Tim. Sorry.
Okay, so nobody knows why the Joker was arrested. Nobody knows why the guy was arrested. Okay? They just know that he was arrested. However, Black Cardassian or Black Bane, are you guys ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
He's on charges of fleeing and eluding police, possession of meth, cocaine, and marijuana and other drug charges.
Oh, wow.
The reason he was arrested is because he was walking around smiling and pointing a gun at people, which he probably told the cops, no, I don't have a registration or a license to carry this gun concealed because it's too fucking expensive. And he continued to still walk around with the gun. That's how he got arrested. He was high as a motherfucking kite, being a crazy person.
Dude.
That sounds like what Joker should have been arrested for, smiling and waving a gun at people. What the fuck? Yes, reversed roles. They're like, Joker got arrested for being black. The other dude's here because he was smiling and pointing gun at people.
No, he got arrested for tattoos on it. Because
That's possible.
Shouldn't be in public.
I was going to say they could count that as a face covering. And a lot of states, it's illegal to walk around with some kind of face cover.
No, it's just hideous to look at.
No, it's
You need the Bane mask to go with that neck, dude. I'm telling you.
Ugly tattoos really should be a reason for arrest. It's like, wow, please move out of our state.
Yeah, and a public embarrassment.
Yes.
See what some of the names people are coming. Nick Angelo. That's what he's called, Nick Angelo.
Nice, Michael Nicangelo. Yeah.
Nick Angelo, yeah.
Good low.
Well, there's a certain Giga guy that would probably compete with his neck, but no one really want to bring up the rest of his name.
No. That dude has no neck.
I'm not
Well,
sure.
I think he's fat now.
His head may have been shrunk. Maybe that was like like a fucked up shrunken head, like spell.
Beetlejuice.
I stole that joke, dude. Goat man. Thank you. That was good. Holy shit. I love it. I love this fucking chat sometimes, man. You guys are awesome. Holy Lord. And you can say some incredibly creative stuff. American Phoenix.
It'd be funny,
man.
though. You run into Black Bane and his head's smaller than yours. His neck is normal sized. You know?
Yeah.
That's why it looks that way. His head's just the size of like a Russian nesting doll.
Or maybe the voodoo priestess was like in the middle of the spell and then she like just fucking had a heart attack or something. And just died,
shit.
you know?
No, see, in your chat, Jim Max is saying the name that I was talking about. I just didn't want to finish it because it's your stream.
Oh.
It's Giga and then the next word
Giga,
rhymes.
yeah. The N word with an A.
Yeah. You should look that guy up sometime unless you've seen him on my stream.
He is. He's like the happy, your friendly street corner crack dealer version of Giga.
Yeah. Well, that dude, Giga there, he's not, he doesn't lift weights anymore. He's got a gut now.
Mm.
Oh.
I'm not surprised.
I have to see that.
Oh, just, yeah.
You sound a little too interested in this, Lo-Fi.
Oh, I like this next story. This is great, man. This is like one of those. This is another short bus special. This dude, the Spaghetti-O assault. That's right.
Oh my god, there's more food assault. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like
One woman injured and another facing charges.
It kind of goes with the theme. It seems to be going around the YouTubes this week. If y'all know what I'm talking about.
The spaghetti.
Just hit one.
Much splash filled spaghetti. Don't slip and fall on that slip spaghetti.
Oh no, the title says it all, man.
It does, man. Apparently there's this dude, man, that was just like throwing cans of fucking SpaghettiOs at this lady in her car.
A Pittsburgh woman is facing several charges after allegedly throwing several cans of SpaghettiOs at a woman's vehicle in Pittsburgh's Terrace Village neighborhood. The incident happened last month as the victim was expecting to meet with a man who was expected to provide money for their children.
Oh.
The victim said when she approached the Allegheny Union Plaza. I always say that wrong. I don't know how to say Allegheny.
You just said it right. It sounded right to me.
Allegheny Union Plaza. Yeah. A woman approached her and began throwing cans of SpaghettiOs at her vehicle.
There must have been like Costco or some parking lot.
There's a sale on SpaghettiOs. It's like, this is like a fine weapon.
The victim said as she tried to get out of her car, the suspect tried stabbing her with a kitchen knife.
Holy shit.
The victim was cut in the finger but managed to get away, somehow taking her attacker's purse with her.
Yeah. So, all right. So, do you think they're both are involved with the same dude? And he's because she spoke. The lady that was getting shit thrown at her was waiting on the guy to show up, give her some money, right?
Okay. The police said the victim's vehicle had a broken back window, multiple dents, and was smeared with red sauce and pieces of pasta. Paperwork inside the purse helped police identify the suspect as Eileen Gettleman, 59. The police said they reviewed the surveillance video, which appeared to show several other people involved in the incident, including a man who was apparently also throwing cans of SpaghettiOs.
So it wasn't it was like a stoning or some shit. Holy shit!
It was a SpaghettiOing.
Get away from my man, you spaghetti hoe.
You spaghetti hoe.
Ghetto hoeing. It's sketty hoeing.
Getting into the Old Testament shit.
Why is there so much food? It's 6 in the morning and I'm so...
Yeah, I'm doing a little flash.
Spaghetti hoe.
Spaghetti hoe.
Hey, spaghetti hoe.
Spaghetti hoe.
Hey, spaghetti hoe.
She's the spaghetti hoe. That's right.
Spaghetti hoe. Oh my god. Oh my god. So it was like, why SpaghettiOs though? Fucking serious.
Exactly. That's the question. That's what I asked. So, okay, out of all the things they could have been thrown at her.
Don't they come in quite big cans, those SpaghettiOs? So
That's a hell of a way to
They
pay
can, yes.
for it, isn't
Yeah,
it?
the can is big for SpaghettiOs, so you can just wreck someone with it.
Just dink right against the head.
Yeah, was it the family size or the little individual size?
It's a
can?
family
I think
size.
it was?
I don't know. I'm
If
hoping.
you got the smaller one, yeah,
didn't
you can
say.
throw those without even,
See, I was
without
thinking
tiring
it had to
yourself.
have been a place like a Costco where you could get them by the stack, by the case,
I'm guessing since it said that one broad was there waiting to get money. See, it says the incident happened last month as the victim was expecting to meet with a man who was expected to provide money for their children.
So it's probably it's family size. If she has children, that's family size.
It's baby mama drama.
But I don't think it was her SpaghettiOs. I think it was their SpaghettiOs, and they were pissed they had to pay child support to the broad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, maybe they wanted to pay child support with SpaghettiOs.
Oh, there
And
you
that's
go.
what I was thinking. They're like, "Here's your child support, bitch," and they're just throwing cans of SpaghettiOs at her car. I wonder how
throwing
much more
SpaghettiOs
there is
at me.
to this story. Is this something we're going to find the rest of on World Star Hip Hop?
Maybe.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Well, I
maybe.
mean-
All right. So, all right. Here's something that it could be. All right. So they have been given the woman, child support, right? And the kid says, "Oh, she feeds me as SpaghettiOs." You know what I'm saying? It's like all I eat is SpaghettiOs. Why? It's like why can't I go to the doctor? It's like, well, what do you mean? We're giving her, we're giving your mama money. Well, all I do
what
is
you do?
eat
You chop up-
SpaghettiOs. Yeah.
You chop up some hot dogs and throw it in there.
Yeah. Oh, I love those, man. SpaghettiOs.
My children won't eat them. I don't know what y'all are talking about. My kids won't eat SpaghettiOs.
Oh my
I used to eat spaghetti. I think I actually have SpaghettiOs in the kitchen right now.
That's how I learned how to cook, was making SpaghettiOs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Oh no, my kids make everything from scratch. So
But you can see some drama coming out of that shit. Jesus.
fuck, dude. Here's your child support, bitch.
Bank, bank. Ka-bunk, ka-bunk. You imagine the noise that made? Man.
Oh.
We're going to give it a blast. Ready, go. All right.
Yo, SpaghettiOs, bitch. Oh my God, I can just hear some sort of common household bitch fight about this right now.
CHB City, man. You know it.
Oh, the hair pulling and throwing shoes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's not a fight that happens every day in Detroit.
Well,
And
that's
in my
just
neighborhood near it.
okay.
Oh, man.
SpaghettiO incident. Elderly. What? Oh my God! What? Okay, I just read half this. Let me. Okay. Oh. Okay, come on. Roll. An elderly woman
Hold on,
worried about the
whoa. Before we get there, I'm going to put Momo. This is Momo, okay? I'm nicknaming her Momo because that's what everybody in the South calls their grandmother. Meemaw, Momo, some variation of that.
Mm-hmm.
I know Meemaw.
You know?
Meemaw and Mamaw.
Yeah, Meemaw, Mamaw. And so,
Moo-moo.
yeah, this is, she's, her name, she goes, okay, read the story now. That way we have this lovely, this sympathetic figure, this lovely old woman who walks.
We have a Meemaw, an elderly woman worried about the meth she was smoking, so she took it to her doctor. Toxic.
Oh my God, is this meth safe for me?
Momo meth.
Meemaw meth, yeah.
A Polk County woman brought a small clear plastic bag to her doctor's office and asked for it to be tested because she was scared what smoking it was doing to her and wanted the doctor to check her well-being, according
That's
to an
meth
arrest
law.
report.
Hey,
woman-
meth law.
73, the bag contained methamphetamine.
I smoked this shit and I cleaned the house 4 times. Why?
It made my dentures rot out.
And I think I had palpitations. I think it gave me palpitations.
No way it could be anything else.
Prospero, what did you call your grandma? I'm just asking.
I called mine grandmother.
Yeah.
My family's very formal, though.
Yeah. Y'all come from money then. I mean, we just
we ain't got no money. What are you talking about?
Momo, come on over. I'm just kidding.
No, I just said my family's from California.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
They came from forest fires. And SpaghettiOs.
Jesus, don't even remind me. No, I have kids down there. I have kids and
Oh.
my siblings are all down in like Point Conception, so they're kind of at the tip where it's kind of safe to be, but it all burned last year. So hopefully it doesn't rain too hard. Yeah.
You know the thing though about this Momo is she's got all of her teeth.
Are you sure those are her teeth or are those George Washington?
Those are dentures, man. That's what I meant.
Yeah. Meth can't rot out dentures, I guess.
Okay, wait. So hold up. Okay, so according to Polk County Sheriff's Office, Barbara Lee Ray went to the Complete Family Medicine Associate's office in Fort Meade on November 5th.
It's a dog in a box.
And pulled 3 items from inside her green and orange colored handbag. A small clear plastic bag containing a white crystal-like substance, a small plastic container also containing a crystal white-like substance, and an empty prescription bottle with the name Barbara Ray affixed via prescription label. And that is the last thing, according to the rest affidavit. So she had a prescription bottle with speed in it that somebody had given her.
Right.
Somebody gave Grandma a prescription bottle of meth.
Somebody was trying to kill their grandma. That's fucked up.
You know what? That may be what it is, man. But she went to a fucking doc in the box with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're actually arresting her for this.
Yeah. Poor lady.
I mean, like I said, it could have been an attempt to kill her ass.
Good old Mama.
Because
She looks like she's a bitch.
yeah, she could just be a mean old woman too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or she could be a sweet old woman.
Or-
Or just gets pissed off when she fucked up on meth.
True. She could secretly be like 32.
Just don't give Mama any meth. You'll be all right. Shit. Man, that is fucked up. Oh, Big Fat Brian. What's up?
Oh my god.
Shit. Oh, Lord.
That's not powdered sugar, man.
No shit. It's like, but it gives me energy. I like it. Oh. You want to clean your house? I'll be right over.
I smoked this stuff and then I bought a bunch of stuff off the TV.
Oh man.
Like 10 times more than normal. Got a second mortgage. And I had to buy more medicine.
And then the last thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm reading the article to understand the fucking title.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Are you fucking serious?
Is this in New Orleans?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you know what, Matt? You're just gonna have to deal with this one, baby. I'm sorry, but okay. Warrant. Man accused of bomb threat told NOPD he was referring to quote-unquote bowel movement.
I gotta go drop the bomb, dog.
Listen to
Actually,
this.
that's
The fuck are you talking
This
about?
is the
a
hospital.
man accused
Listen
of
to
threatening to blow up. Oh, this is awesome. A man accused of threatening to blow up Willie's Chicken Shack Tuesday night.
the Willie's Chicken Shack.
Willie's
only
Chicken
one.
Shack. It's a tall, very dark-skinned man with dreadlocks. People.
Yeah, we're looking at him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's on
Oh
now.
my goodness. Posey is the name of the man. Posey claimed to the officer he told a male employee he was going to blow the bathroom up in reference to a bowel movement.
I'm gonna blow the toilet up. Yeah, I'd say that kind of shit around the house, but I wouldn't do it at a place.
Yeah, but
You know?
but when they asked the people at the Chicken Shack that, they said he didn't say nothing about the bathroom.
About a bathroom, yeah.
Right, I'm just gonna blow it up. He could have said that. People are so sensitive now.
I mean, what the fuck?
Like,
would,
man,
they not
couldn't-
would they not just sell him chicken or some shit? I don't
No, he's an
understand.
employee.
Oh,
He what?
and he's an employee, is what you said.
Oh.
No, I mean, he could have been trying to ask for a break. Like, he could have went over to the boss and be like, "Man, can I take a few minutes? I gotta go blow it up." And they could have fucking heard him wrong, and now he's in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, he the I don't know, man. The look he's giving the camera there doesn't look.
Oh wait, no, he isn't. He isn't an employee. They just worded it wrong for the first half of the article.
See,
Oh,
that
Jesus.
article's written fucked up, isn't it? It's a thing.
They're getting very specific. And then another Willie's Chicken Shack employee told police she heard Posey say he was going to get a bomb and put it under the middle table of the restaurant closest to the front door.
And there we have it.
That's so fucking stupid,
It
dude.
is, man.
Oh,
I totally agree with that.
I looked up how to make bombs. They said you can make it with poo-poo, so I'm gonna just use my own.
Oh, Uzi
It
says
sounds
hi to
to me-
everybody in the chat and in the room here in the studio.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, Uzi.
Hi, Uzi.
She's giving her what is that called? The pageant wave. That's it. Yes. The,
Oh,
I thought you were gonna say she was giving us a stink eye.
no,
all right.
trust me, that's
Oh, hello,
reserved for me.
Yeah, the spaghetti hole.
What about your spaghetti hole?
The spaghetti hole. Oh,
The manager says y'all about to close right now because I'm gonna go get a bomb and place up.
blow this place up. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now he probably said I'm gonna drop a bomb and blow this place up. It sounds to me like they just didn't like the dude that came in, and this
Yeah,
is how they
maybe.
decided to get back at him.
Yeah, it was when I was working at the one place. I was heading to the bathroom, and the one dude at one of the other employees was like, "Hey man, what are you about to do?" I was like, "I'm gonna go take a shit."
Okay.
Apparently,
Oh, yes.
I'm glad you clarified that for us.
Yeah, I mean, like that. I just said it. I'm like, "Well, yeah." He goes, "Damn, that's awfully blunt." I was like, "Well, what else did you expect me to say?"
I'm gonna go prepare some dinner.
I'm gonna go take a
Uzi?
bowel movement in the restroom.
Phoenix is
I'm
a
I'm
Well,
gonna
fuck that.
squeeze my stomach muscles until poop forms.
And if I was carrying a mask, I'd have been like, "I'm gonna take a shit in this mask and put it back on the shelf."
Oh, the undulating rectum story. Yes.
You.
you know what will make them even more uncomfortable even faster is if you look at them and say, I'm preparing to defecate in the restroom.
Yes.
It will make them more uncomfortable if you
Yeah.
if you declare this very clinically. People go,
Wash your
Okay.
hands.
yeah.
Wash
I'm
your
going to
hands.
go relieve myself of fecal matter in the restroom facilities.
Yes.
It's too much shit to say.
These intestines are going to war.
Oh, but it's still worth it.
Or just tell them I'm gonna go make poops.
Holy moly.
I'm gonna go make
I'm
a
telling-
poopy.
Make
I'll
them.
make
Are
you
you pooping?
Oh,
Mary
you know
Popo.
what that deserves? That deserves a
Or
I'm gonna
another
go
one.
throw a black person into a well.
You be like, I want to go bust a grumpy.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop Kobe's kids off at the pool.
That's right.
I'm gonna drown Bob Marley.
You're saying racist stuff, you know, man. You're trying to get a reaction out of it. It's not going to work, man.
Howdy ho.
Howdy ho.
Want to get high?
I swear it's the same voice. Well, it's the same guy. I know that. They should have done a episode of South Park where Tally got Mr. Hanky high.
Okay.
They should have.
I might have to go unleash the brown avalanche soon.
Oh. Oh no.
Well, we only got we're about 5 minutes out of closing. So
Okay, well,
we pretty
I'll
much-
wait 5 minutes before I release the brown anaconda from its cage.
The brown anaconda.
The brown.
Brown and the
British drowned Bob Marley.
Just don't come out of the
So,
bathroom.
all right,
real
everybody,
fast, be
vote
like,
on your favorite story for the night. A, the deaf kids about the farting deaf kids. A, all right.
Not
let's see.
nice.
B would be the zombie shows killing people, turning into school shooters. All right, and C, let's see, the framed tattoo art.
That's just gross.
A, B, or C, people. Yeah, they're all kind of. This is kind of. I told you I was going to be a unique show. Just
Yeah.
from all angles. So
I wonder if like when Batman's got to take a shit, he's like, I'm gonna go take a bat poop.
I'm gonna go empty the bat cave.
Batman.
Right? Oh my god. See, that would suck.
That's how he yells in that beagle when he squeals.
Yeah. Jesus. Bye.
I am going to stick to the first story because I still think it's not nice to listen to Sparks. You can't listen to Sparks.
The kids.
It is. The first story is very, very cute.
That was
but it's-
that was endearing. That was a good one. That was a feel-good story. We need feel-good stuff occasionally, you know, because there's all kinds of fuckery and idiots planning stupid shit.
And Joker gangs.
And fucking
Yeah, dude. But could you imagine if you're Batman
gay ops.
and you're trying to sneak up on Joker gang and then you gotta poop? You're like, oh no, I gotta go poop.
Disney representatives and their gay ops.
But the only way to poop is to jump down off of the building you're standing on. You're like, man, there's no way I'm gonna land and not shit my pants.
What? Why is the only way to poop to jump off something?
Because he's Batman. He's always on something high up, you know?
Oh, and then when he lands in the superhero position, he opens his bowel because he's squatting, and then he just shits his bricks.
Well, see, that's it. All you gotta do is make enough noise when you land to cover the.
And then shake your leg and shake it out through the pants.
His pant leg goes into his boot. I don't think he wants to do that.
He's gonna get swamp foot. Trench foot. Got
Going up
trench
his
foot.
poop suit,
Poop.
man.
Oh my
That's all I'm
god.
saying.
And then there's the other, eternal question of comic book hood. What happens when Superman gets diarrhea?
Oh, dude, that's a great question.
Oh yeah, because he has a very, very strong stomach muscles.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know, there's
Strong everything.
Man of Steel, Woman of Tissue. You know,
Wow.
He just, cops
He
a squat
blows-
and
every
shits
time
into China.
every time he blows a rod, it blows a hole through her. You know.
Maybe he
Yeah.
stands up his hands and shits it into orbit just to be safe.
Yeah, poop it into the sun.
Yeah.
Just do a handstand. I get you.
God, this is really
He
degenerate.
takes his shit into the Phantom Zone.
You guys,
Do you think Iron Man has like self-cleaning in his suit?
Well, they
Yes.
covered that in the one movie because he was drunk and they were like, "How do you pee in your suit?" And he goes, it's just like that."
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, it does self-clean. Oh good.
But he's wearing clothes inside the suit, though.
Oh no.
That's what I was
Oh
thinking.
no.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he's got some kind of replicator type device that breaks it down into its core
To edibles,
molecular
so he has for a
components.
longer campaign.
Oh no, that's like that Star Child movie, whatever.
Star Child.
The kid that gets the super suit from space, and he gets trapped in it and takes a shit at one point. Like it filters it, and then it feeds it back. It tries to feed it back to him.
Was this a movie?
And he's like, "What are you trying to feed me?" It's like filtered, this, that. And he's like, "That's poop."
Reconstituted feces, son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eek.
So this was a movie?
So much dirty.
I can't remember the name of it, but yeah, somebody told me it quite a while ago, and I remember watching it when I was a kid, but can't remember the title.
That's just yeah.
What is it?
That's just
I was doing something.
It's a movie where this kid gets like this super suit from space, and like it attaches itself to him and won't let him out. I also remember there's another part in the movie where he runs to his teacher's house and he's like, "I gotta pee, I gotta pee, I gotta pee," and she is able to open up the cod piece with a screwdriver so that he can go pee.
That sounds wrong. That sounds
yeah.
That sounds distressing.
Yeah,
He was putting
he's
his
got to
clothes
go to
underneath it.
Pettiville at least once a show.
Yeah. Who?
It's okay. We understand.
Not me. Yeah.
But yeah, we're at the bottom of the hour, people. We'll start with our lovely guest. Lo-Fi, do you have anything you want to shill?
Yes.
Coming up? Well, please.
I do.
Please.
I have so many things. First of all, Moonifest is back on schedule, so check that out. It's got a slight update to the artwork as well, with small avatars now. Since Tyro got a chibi avatar now that fits mine, we have put that on. So that's gonna be regular shows.
Killer.
Then we have collab video on Tyro's channel. One coming up about She-Ra, Princess of Power, which is basically our reaction to every single episode. It's gonna be fun. And I have like 4 videos for my
like
channel.
15 minutes, right?
What?
What?
Just everybody screaming in anguish for like 15.
Yeah, it's just some main notes. I thought about going that way for one of the episodes, just writing down me screaming loudly. And it might still happen. I'm only 5 episodes in, and I'm finding it tough to continue.
Sure.
I might be a masochist, but there's a limit to the amount of pain I can take.
I hear you.
Yeah, my kids watched the trailer that pops up on the screen and threatened me with death, and I was like, oh, I guess we are going to try to do that.
Well, see, Lo-Fi, sometimes you just gotta fap to help yourself get through it.
It's not worth fapping to.
No, look at the art style.
My willy gets soft when I start the show.
But it's harder.
Yes, and my channel is gonna be some fun videos. One about the States and one about the food in the States, and which was the best place I ate during the States, which is gonna
Cool.
probably
You guys have
surprise
SpaghettiOs?
people.
So definitely.
Yes, that's what I ate. I'm the one who got SpaghettiOs thrown at her.
Definitely keep up with Lo-Fi's channel and Moonifest Destiny, etc. Timma, you got anything you want to shill?
What do you have a Sunday show this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, what time?
It's going to be, 2 o'clock your time?
Oh, okay.
2 o'clock
So,
Pacific?
I'm shooting for like, I don't know, 7-ish, maybe earlier, depending on if Hubs feels like doing dinner. I'm going to try to do another one of these Devil is in the Detail last weekend to find like odd little shit that nobody's talking about going on.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do that. Try to go solo. I might try to grab Mad and memes again, Mad Dodge, and Memes of Destruction again, because I really do love streaming with those two guys.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
All right. Pickle?
He's muted.
He must be working.
Sorry.
There he
Yeah, yes. I'm working, and I had to fight to get my phone. Sorry.
All right. So you want to shill
every
Tuesday?
Every Tuesdays, I am on my own channel with show bullshit about music. It's me, Trippy,
Okay.
Makeup by Brooke, and sometimes Ace of Skull.
Yeah.
Everybody's links are in the description, folks, for sure. Trippy?
Full Metal Pickle. Yeah, like, shit, what's the next thing I'm doing? I got a show on Sunday. Of course, I always have to yell out, Sir Adamantine show tomorrow, Drinks with Friends.
Yes.
For hours. It's a great stream to just pop on and listen to in the background.
Yep.
Make you laugh.
It's fun.
I think that, and then of course Tuesday, like Pickle said, that sounding board show over on Full Metal Pickle's channel. We just BS about music and stuff. It's really fun.
Sweet. And
That's cute.
yeah, and then this is Irate Prostate, and Sunday I'm going to be talking with Day is Dead, and doing a one-on-one interview with her. And a week after that, it will be Satsu 2 Cents. So yeah, we got a couple of weeks coming up with some interesting interviews. More stuff like this. Next week, I do not have a guest listed for the Creem Streem. Oh, yeah, Mad Dodge. What am I saying? Mad Dodge is going to be the guest.
Sweet. I didn't know. I wasn't able
totally
to
fucking forgot. I didn't write it down. That's my fault. I apologize, everybody. So anyway, on that note, everybody, let's say goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Later.
You gotta go to bed, but you can't stay here because you won't be hearing anything.